Good evening, YouTube. I have no idea where I'm at. I'm on Highway 93 headed south towards Flagstaff. And pretty sure I'm in Arizona, but I'm not 100% positive. And I think I'm about 30-40 miles away. I got 36 minutes on my 11-hour clock, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the truck stop I wanted to hit, so I'm stopping here. I am technically headed to the Albuquerque terminal to fill up and get some DEF. Stupid planners don't listen to anybody. Now, the short routes from North Las Vegas to Evansville, Indiana, heads through Utah, Denver, then in Nebraska and Iowa, Illinois, and all that. But there is a lot of bad weather going on right there, apparently. The longer route, which according to my driver, DM, is 22 miles longer. So Jenna agreed with me that, 22 miles isn't a big deal to take the safer route. So we had planned on me cutting down Interstate 40 and across that way, 40 to 44. But the planners don't give a shit what the DMs want, or the drivers. I talked to three different on-call planners, I talked to three different on-call dispatchers. Got bounced to the planners once, which means I got jacked around the 10 minutes. I bounced back and forth between the same two systems. One tells me to use Qualcomm pre-planned message 10, which is direct message to the planners, or to hold for the next available planner. Then it bounces me to another menu where I have to choose one to talk to the planners, which bounces me back to the message saying use macro 10, that's what they're called, macros, or hold. Then it bounces me back to the other one where I have to press one. 10 minutes of that. Nothing. Planners don't want to talk to drivers. So I finally got another driver manager on the phone and said, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore this pre-plan. I'm going to ignore this, route. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the Albuquerque, New Mexico terminal. I'm going to fuel up and get DEF there because I know you guys prefer us to get DEF at terminals instead of at truck stops. I would have gotten DEF at the truck stop I filled up at today, but unfortunately they didn't have DEF. First truck stop I've been to this, working for Swift, that didn't have DEF. They had a freaking casino because it was Las Vegas. Oh yeah. They had a freaking casino inside. You had to fight your way through to get to anything. But they didn't have DEF. They also had a place called Taco Time. Taco Time has a taco cheeseburger. And let me tell you, that is some good grub. But anyways, I digress. So I'm going to go to Albuquerque, fuel up, and then ask them to re-optimize my route and, set up Evansville, Indiana is, almost 1,800 miles away. I've got hours because yesterday I didn't really do shit, so I've got another 7 hours right now. I've got going to get 10, almost 11 hours in the morning after midnight. In 2 days, I'm only going to get 4 hours and 8 minutes. That's the day I went home and only drove a little bit. But the 7 hours I've still got now, plus the 4, that's 11. I should be I should be good. So I should not have to stop and reset my clocks or anything. Be able to get to Evansville. Jenna wants to get me up to Gary on the 23rd, I think he said. Yeah. Because the Gary Boss, to put it simply. They're going to be getting like 3 25-pound turkeys, 15 boxes of stuffing, all kinds of sides. They're going to do a Thanksgiving at the terminal for all the drivers. So Jenna's going to try to get me there so I can have a nice free Thanksgiving meal. I am planning on doing a mini Thanksgiving for me and then the kids, and possibly, Linda's parasites if they decide to come over. On the 28th, I'm going to be sending a message here in just a minute to get home on the 27th. So, turkey, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, maybe a pie. I'm not sure. Maybe a cheesecake. Maybe I can talk Linda into making her some of her famous pumpkin cheesecake. That'd be nice. Matter of fact, I better tell her to make 2, because I know me and my kids, we can eat 1 each. So, yeah. I am on a highway, Highway 93, which means I'm just basically pulled over to the side. That's how I parked. I've got my, I'm idling the truck, not only because it's 73 degrees out, although it will get cooler as the night goes on. That's the way it is in the desert. But also to keep my marker lights on so nobody hits me. I'm a good... You could park a car between me and the road, but better safe than sorry, right? Plus, I get to miss out on a good chunk of winter driving that I really don't want to do. That's the thing that's worrying me the most right now. Winter driving. Last time I was a truck driver, I was one of those people that just fumed at all the idiots who, slowed down to 10, 15 miles an hour the first snow of the year. And, oh, God damn it, you deal with this every year, blah, blah, blah. But lately, I have been, the last couple of years, I have been the idiot that slows down really slow on the first snow of the year, and the rest of them, too. Been in too many slips and slides to trust my reflexes or whatever to keep me safe. Anyhow, I'm going to get off of here. Don't want to bore anybody. Too late, right? Get some sleep, Get up in the morning, probably at a decent time. It's only 7:30 local right now. I probably won't get up until 6, just because there's no reason to start off that early. I don't need to start up at 5:30. There's no point to it. So, yeah, I'll probably get up 5:30, maybe 6, get started at 6:30, who knows. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Love you, YouTube.